Welcome back to Easy English Conversation. Today we are talking about the power of not reacting. English podcast for easy English conversation. Learn English. Listen slowly, repeat the useful phrases, and build your English step by step. Your phone lights up. You read one rude message. Your chest feels tight, and your fingers are ready to type something you may regret.
That is such a real moment. How can I answer in English when I feel angry, embarrassed, or attacked?
Today we are talking about the power of not reacting. Not reacting does not mean you are weak. It means you choose your words before your emotions choose them for you.
So the goal is not silence forever. The goal is a better answer, right?
Exactly. A reaction is fast and emotional. A response is slower and clearer. For English learners, this is important because stress can make your English disappear.
Yes. When I am calm, I know many phrases. When I am upset, I only remember short words like no, why, and impossible.
That is normal. So we need simple phrases ready before the hard moment. Think of them like small tools in your pocket.
Can you give a real daily life example? Something simple, not too dramatic.
Sure. Imagine you share an apartment. You come home tired, and the sink is full of dirty dishes again.
My fast reaction might be, you never clean anything. I am not your parent.
That sentence is honest, but it attacks the person. It may start a fight. A calmer response is, I feel frustrated when the dishes stay in the sink. Can we agree on a cleaning time?
That sounds stronger, actually. It is calm, but it still says the problem clearly.
Yes. Calm English is not weak English. It is clear English. You talk about the problem, not the person.
What is the simple structure there?
Use this pattern, I feel, when, can we. For example, I feel stressed when plans change at the last minute. Can we decide earlier next time?
That is useful for home, work, and friends. But what if someone says something rude in front of other people?
Then you can give yourself time. You do not have to answer immediately. Try saying, I need a minute before I answer.
Is that polite enough for work?
Yes, if your voice is calm. You can also say, let me think about that and come back to you. This is very useful in meetings, emails, and difficult conversations.
I like that because it gives me time to check my English and my emotions.
Good. Now let us learn a small method, pause, name, choose.
Pause, name, choose. Can you explain each part with simple language?
Pause means stop for 3 seconds. Take a breath. Do not speak while the emotion is driving the car.
3 seconds sounds short, but in an argument, it can feel very long.
True. But 3 seconds can save 3 hours of regret. Next, name the feeling. Say to yourself, I am annoyed, I am embarrassed, or I feel judged.
Why does naming the feeling help?
Because the feeling becomes clearer. You can see it. You do not have to become it. You can think, I am annoyed, but I can still speak respectfully.
And choose means choose the sentence?
Yes. Choose one calm sentence. Not the loudest sentence. Not the fastest sentence. One useful sentence.
Can we try this with a work example?
Of course. Imagine your manager says, this report is not good enough.
My reaction might be, but I worked all night on it.
Understandable. But a helpful response is, thank you for telling me. Which part needs the most improvement?
That changes the conversation. Now we are talking about fixing the report, not defending my feelings.
Exactly. Questions can protect you from reacting. They move the conversation toward information.
So I can ask, could you give me an example? Or, what would you like me to change?
Perfect. Those are natural, professional, and easy to remember.
What about online comments? Sometimes people write something unkind, and I want to answer immediately.
Online, the best response is sometimes no response. You do not need to join every argument. Silence can be self-control, not weakness.
That is difficult because silence can feel like losing.
I understand. But ask yourself, will this reply improve my life? If the answer is no, save your energy.
That is practical. Not every message deserves my time.
Now let us move to useful phrases. These are sentence starters you can copy in daily life.
Please make them natural and simple. I want phrases I can really use.
Phrase 1, I need a minute before I answer.
Good for a strong comment or a surprise question.
Phrase 2, I do not want to answer too quickly. Let me think about it.
That is useful for messages and emails.
Phrase 3, I hear you, but I see it differently.
That helps me disagree without sounding rude.
Phrase 4, can we talk about this when we are both calmer?
Very useful for family or relationship conversations.
Phrase 5, could you give me an example?
That is helpful when feedback feels vague. It asks for details instead of starting a fight.
Exactly. And one more, what would you like me to change?
That sounds mature. It moves from emotion to action.
Now it is time for the word tour. We will learn 7 useful words and phrases.
Great. Please give short examples after each one.
First, react. To react means to answer quickly because of a feeling. Example, I reacted too fast when my friend laughed.
So reacting is not always planned. It just happens.
Second, respond. To respond means to answer with more thought. Example, I waited 5 minutes, then responded politely.
React is fast. Respond is careful.
Third, calm down. It means to become less angry, worried, or excited. Example, I walked outside to calm down.
Can I say, I need time to calm down?
Yes. That is natural. Fourth, take a breath. It means pause and breathe before you speak. Example, I took a breath before answering.
Simple, but powerful.
Fifth, defensive. Defensive means acting like you are being attacked. Example, I sounded defensive when my teacher corrected me.
So a defensive answer might explain too much or attack back.
Yes. Sixth, see it differently. This means you have another opinion. Example, I hear you, but I see it differently.
That is a safe phrase for disagreement.
Seventh, protect your peace. This means keep your mind calm and healthy. Example, I did not join the argument because I wanted to protect my peace.
I like that phrase. It sounds emotional but also practical.
Now here is your actionable step for today. Choose one difficult message, email, or conversation. Before you answer, use the 3-second pause.
Just one situation today?
Yes. One is enough. Pause for 3 seconds, name the feeling in your mind, and choose one calm sentence.
Can we practice speaking now?
Yes. Repeat after me, I do not want to answer too quickly.
I do not want to answer too quickly.
Let me think about it and come back to you.
Let me think about it and come back to you.
I hear you, but I see it differently.
I hear you, but I see it differently.
Can we talk about this when we are both calmer?
Can we talk about this when we are both calmer?
Now your speaking task. Complete this sentence, when I feel stressed, I can.
For example, when I feel stressed, I can take a breath before I speak.
Good. Say your own sentence out loud. You can also write it as a comment for practice.
My sentence is, when I feel judged, I can ask for an example.
Excellent. Remember, confident English is not always advanced English. Often, it is simple English used at the right time.
That makes me feel better. I do not need perfect grammar to be calmer and clearer.
Exactly. Keep listening, keep repeating, and keep using small phrases in real life. A little practice every day builds real speaking confidence.
Today I will try the 3-second pause before one reply.
Beautiful. Here is today's takeaway. The strongest reply is often the one you choose slowly.